Welcome to this panel. I think we have very interesting people here joining us today. Ruth Hughes, she was sworn as the 113th Secretary of State in August 19, 2019. Juan Antonio Flores, he's our Executive Vice President for Government Affairs of Port of San Antonio. Mr. Alan Russell, he's the Chairman of the Board, CEO, and co-founder of TECMA. And last but not least, Mayra Maldonado. Mayra is a research economist who led the Institute's work of binational, comparative, commercial, and financial analysis. She has worked as an economist at the Central Bank of Mexico. She led the Economic and Financial Analysis Mexico Northern Border Region and its linkage with the rest of Mexico and the US. Mayra, being our economist, our research economist, I think, having NAFTA, definitely we have seen some of the benefits. But now, what are some of the lessons learned that we have had?
Whenever there's a trade agreement, there should be an update or regularly reviewed the trade agreement, because after 20 years, all of a sudden there are so many changes that have to be implemented.
What are some of the differences that we would see or we see right now between NAFTA and USMCA?
The key points between NAFTA and USMCA is the rules of origin. So right now, automobiles are a duty-free product, let's say, needing 62.5% of the content made within any of the NAFTA countries. Right now, that 62.5% will increase up to 75% in 2023. So that's one of the main differences. Another difference, which is key and which has been added, is that 40% of the labor for automobiles needs to be also done within any of the NAFTA countries. Now, there's also within this part a section that mentions that the salary per hour needs to be $16 for these workers. There's a lot of collaboration needed between these countries, not only in terms of migration, also in terms of labor, and also in terms of productivity, right, to keep increasing the wages.
I would like you just to give your, 2-minute remark on the difference of USMCA and NAFTA, and just some closing notes.
One is the border crossings. We need to facilitate trade and work-related topics between the border. So ports of entry in terms of infrastructure, in terms of talent development, in terms of supply chains. Also, the governments need to start collaboration and a deeper conversation about this. That'll make easier trade across these three countries.
Definitely, I would like everybody to just give a really round of applause to our panelists.